The greatest mystery in our skies just got stranger. Howard stopped scientists saying it could be a nuclear-powered alien craft. An object zooming through our solar system is challenging notions of scientists and sparking a heated debate. Are we facing our first interstellar visitors? More in this detailed report.
Something is coming. It's fast and unexplained. Haunting our solar system and the world's top minds are chasing answers. First detected in July, this visitor from outer space known as 3I Atlas is speeding through the solar system at 60 kilometers per second. Harvard physicist Avi Loeb has set the scientific world ablaze with a bold claim. The mysterious interstellar object racing through space at breakneck speed could be a nuclear-powered spaceship. The massive object, larger than Manhattan, shows unusual glow pattern and planetary alignment that Harvard physicist calls potentially technological.
We are a relatively young technological civilization, and one can imagine a more advanced civilization having an agenda, some goals that are long-term in interstellar space, and therefore we might find probes that are still functional and are entering the solar system with a purpose. And the question is, what is that purpose?
Most space rocks are content to move in straight, predictable lines. This one twisted, sped up, and radiated energy in peculiar patterns. To Loeb, the clues point to something manufactured, powered by intelligent design and possibly running on advanced nuclear propulsion systems. Yet not everyone is convinced. Many leading scientists caution against leaping to cosmic conclusions. NASA experts and planetary astronomers say the evidence fits the profile of a natural interstellar object, an icy fragment flung from a distant solar system, behaving oddly but within the boundaries of physics. Still, the claim has thrown open the door to possibilities humanity has only dreamed of. Is this proof we are not alone, or just the universe playing cosmic tricks? One thing's for certain, the enigma in our skies is far from solved, and the world is watching for what comes next. Bureau Report, WION World is one.
Another day in America, and US President Donald Trump has got a new thing to boast about, it seems. This time, it's his knowledge about grass. During a photo op with National Guard troops in Washington, D.C., Donald Trump spoke about beautifying the country's capital city and made a bizarre claim that he happens to know more about grass than any human being anywhere in the world. Talking about grass, Trump made a reference to the number of golf courses he owns across the world. Expanding on that thought, Trump also spoke about his plans when it comes to renovating DC parks with brand new, beautiful grass. And if that's not all, Trump's claim that grass too has a life seems to have taken the cake. Take a listen in.
So we're going to be rebuilding all of your parks, and it's going to happen fast. It's going to go up like a miracle. So you do the job on safety, and I'll get this place fixed up physically, and we're going to be so proud of it at the end of 6 months. But let's say at the end of a year, this place will be maxed out in terms of beauty.
And this soon became fodder for the netizens, left sections of the audience in splits, with some even criticizing Donald Trump for making unfounded claims about his grass expertise, so-called grass expertise. This is also not the first time that Trump had claimed to have expertise on a particular matter. In the past, Trump has claimed that he holds expertise on an array of things. A week ago, Trump weighed on reclassifying marijuana as a less dangerous drug. Trump further deliberated on it, saying that it was a rather complicated subject, giving out the impression that he seems to be acutely aware of all kinds of grass, quite literally. That's not all. Trump even boasted about his expertise on how he knows about the subject more than anyone. In early 2000s, Trump said similar things about campaign finance, TV ratings. In November 2015, Trump made claims about the terrorist outfit ISIS. Very same year, Trump made claims of knowing more about social media and courts more than any human being. And the following year, Trump made similar claims about lawsuits and about understanding politicians, visa system, trade, taxes, renewable system better than anyone else. In 2018, Trump boasted that he knows about the economy as well. Not just that, in 2019, Trump said he knows more about drones and more about drone technology and every form of safety that is out there. The list goes on. Shifting focus for now, children digging through rubble for scraps, mothers trading a piece of bread as if it were gold, long lines, desperate eyes and faces, empty hands reaching out for food that hardly comes. This is not a war zone image from history books. This is Gaza today. And now the United Nations has declared it officially. Famine has arrived. Britain's Foreign Secretary, in fact, calling it a moral outrage and a man-made catastrophe. But Israel is in denial mode.
The sound in Gaza is no longer just of bombs. It's the growing scream of hunger. Families crowd around aid trucks, rushing, clawing, begging for a handful of rice or a torn sack of flour. A single bag of bread sparks chaos. Children cry in the dust and parents weep as they ration crumbs of food. Famine has officially been declared in Gaza. The United Nations says it is the worst humanitarian collapse in decades, something the entire world should be ashamed of.
It is a famine in 2025. A 21st century famine, watched over by drones and the most advanced military technology in history. It is a famine openly promoted by some Israeli leaders as a weapon of war. It is a famine on all of our watch. Everyone owns this. The Gaza famine is the world's famine.
The IPC report says that over 500,000 people in the Gaza Strip are facing catastrophic conditions characterized by starvation, destitution and death. The UN-backed body says that by the end of September, it expects 614,000 people to be facing the same condition. But Israel flatly rejects the declaration. Officials insist food is entering Gaza and accuse the United Nations of exaggeration. But for families on the ground, that claim rings hollow. Global outrage is mounting. From Washington to Paris, leaders are condemning Israel's blockade and demanding unfettered humanitarian access. Human rights groups call it man-made starvation, warning that silence is complicity. In Gaza, the desperation for food is growing.
With the lack of milk, protein, and food, his health began to deteriorate gradually until he reached this state. We tried as much as possible to provide him with milk and food, but the circumstances were difficult.
Inside the Gaza Strip, the famine is lived in small moments of agony. For hungry Gazans, a handful of food is equal to gold.
This is called white gold, the bag of flour. This is my children's food, and they will live off of it. Thank God this bag is worth the whole world, and I will share a loaf of bread with my children, and they will be satisfied.
With each groan of an empty stomach and every mother's hopeless glare, Gaza's famine moves from statistics to searing human agony. The world debates. Leaders point fingers. Some drop food from airplanes. And aid inches forward. But for 2 million Gazans, survival now hangs by a weakening thread, spared at the mercy of strangers. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.